the temple. There's so much meaning, symbolism. Temple. The Hebrew prophets sometimes exhorted people to gather around the temple. When it was destroyed twice, they prophesied strongly, calling the people back to rebuild the temple. There was a time, and this was in the prophet Jeremiah, when the glory of the Lord that resided in that inner sanctum in the temple left the temple. The people were being judged for their unfaithfulness, and Jerusalem was about to be destroyed. Mary and Joseph bring the baby Jesus to the temple. It's like the glory of the Lord has finally returned in this child who is to be the Christ, the glory of the Lord. Now, the people in this story, Mary and Joseph, they're fulfilling an obligation. Whether it was convenient or not, they went up to Jerusalem. They spent the money for the 2 turtle doves to sacrifice. They went to pray. They showed up, and that's important. Like you show up for Mass, or you show up to be with a friend who needs you. The 2 elders in the temple. Simeon breaks into poetry about the light to be revealed, the light that is this child. But he also has some heavy words for Mary about her future sorrows. And the prophet Anna, also a woman so dedicated to the Lord and his temple that she is there all the time in God's presence. Well, what do we learn from these good and holy people? We learn to step up, to be there, to come to prayer every day, to come to worship. We learn from Mary to take all these things in. Later in the Gospel of Luke, it says that Mary treasured all these things quietly in her heart. We learn to look for light and hope and promise in children. In my own family, just lately, there have been some babies born. I don't know the mothers very well. They're children. The mothers are children of grandchildren, actually, of my cousins. But still, I note that there is great joy in the family. Messages back and forth on email congratulating Melissa and her sister about the babies, congratulating the grandmothers, looking for the hope that is there in these children, connecting that with the hope that is ours in the child in this gospel, Jesus.